Yo, how's it going, guys? It's your boy, Richard Unicorn Caller. If I sound a little demotivated in this video, that's because, I kind of just, reached my limit with this whole decathlon thing. So, I'll just give you guys a little rundown. For those of you that don't know what the decathlon is, it's basically this type of one-shot gauntlet where you would go up into the Wizard City Library Tower and you would basically fight these mobs of enemies and complete each of these stages. Now, on the 10th stage, you would fight the school professor of that decathlon, so it could be like Professor Falmea or Melinda Wu, depending on the decathlon. In this case, it was the fire decathlon, and I've only made it up to stage 7. After that, I just could not do it. I was close to beating stage 7, but the boss killed me. So, without further ado, let's go into what makes the decathlon exclusive only for those certain players, and basically why I'm pretty much done stressing over the decathlon and just wasting my time with the event in general. So as we can see here, we can go to the Fire Decathlon event right here. I pretty much did a decent amount of the progress bar, but I think I'm pretty much done now. There are some useful rewards in here, like the ultimate rune stones, but 375 points is a lot. Now, here's the problem. You can't just farm stage 1. You actually have to progress within the stages because you get points based on the monster's ranking. Like stage 7, you would get 7 points for fighting that enemy and defeating them, right? So you would need to grind a lot. But the main problem is that the decathlon is based off of a credit system. So you get 3 credits per day. But after those 3 credits are done, or gone, you're pretty much done for that entire day. So it doesn't really leave any room for farming, and it really does limit you to make sure that you're doing the best you can and making sure you know what the enemies are gonna do, and just making sure you have the right spells and stuff equipped. Um, that is pretty much the main core aspect of why I don't like the decathlon. I really don't think that this should be limited to just 3 credits per day. And I saw a good comment on my other decathlon video talking about the character method, which I have done. I went on, I think, 2 of my level 15 characters. I think I got in pretty far, like stage 4. But at that point, I really don't want to go beyond that, and I really just don't want to stress too much about this whole decathlon thing. Now, here's the thing. I got this robe, this Beast Moon robe, from doing Beast Moon Hunt, right? Now, Beast Moon Hunt did not limit you to 3 credits per day. Like, it didn't limit you to 3 matches, and then after that, you can't play Beast Moon Hunt anymore. You could play Beast Moon whenever you want. Everybody could play it whenever they want. It didn't matter as long as you were a rank 10 or something, like a level 10. I have so many wins. I have 139 wins with Beast Moon, right? I love Beast Moon. That's my favorite event in the entire thing. Yeah, time clams and stuff like that. The other Beast Moon Hunt, the Beast form, that one's trash. I tried that. That one's bad. But Beast Moon Hunt, one of my favorite modes, right? I think that was one of the first events. But I like that event. But you want to know what makes Beast Moon Hunt so much fun rather than the Decathlon? It's called the accessibility. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy what access. It's crazy because you find a Beast Moon form, you just pick whatever Beast Moon form. It could be a fairy, it could be the Myth Rat, it could be the Fire Elf. You just pick it and you just go. It doesn't matter basically what stats. You can always level them up. And guess what? At the end of that, at the end of the match, you're rewarded. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand is that Beast Moon Hunt actually rewards you. The Decathlon does not reward you in any way. I have been farming nonstop, and I haven't gotten a single strengthening runestone. Not a single one. The drop rates for the strengthening runestones are very, very difficult. And those are one of the reagents I needed to craft the Lively Hands of Fate, which is what they advertise the decathlon for. So you can craft the awesome Decathlon gauntlets. But guess what? You, and I know you, or whoever isn't the tryhard, the casual player, if you're watching this, you will not be able to craft this. You want to know why? It takes so much resources. You have to have a large loot pool of resources. The ultimate rune stones are going to be a little difficult to get because that's now implemented in the personal progress bar. Enhanced runes are pretty difficult, but not too bad. Superior runes are really tough, but strengthening runes are just absolutely insanely hard to get. I don't think I've ever gotten a strengthening rune ever since they've updated the Decathlon. But you want to know why I don't like the Decathlon anymore? It doesn't feel rewarding. Why would I have to keep failing on stage 7 over and over again, trying to make the new deck over and over again, wasting my gold over and over again, buying these treasure cards, and I'm not feeling like I'm being rewarded enough? I could be helping out like 5 teams and team ups, but instead I'm wasting my time doing the stupid event. All because I just want the gauntlets. And guess what? I've wasted all my time. I stayed up till like 6 a.m. going on each character just doing this decathlon because those are usually the times when I can get on. You see, that's the thing with the decathlon. You see, when you could purchase your own credits, you can do that on your own time. You can just go in with unlimited entries as long as you have gold to enter those credits in. You can go in whenever you want. You can fill up the personal global progress bar, right? That's what made the decathlon in the beginning fun, was the accessibility. And the best part is were the leaderboard. A lot of people like to be competitive, right? You didn't have to play it non-stop, but you did have to put some work in. But you want to know what they did with the leaderboards? They've made it to where it doesn't even matter if you're in the top 10. Like, if you're Sierra Sky, or if you're Jeffrey Gianthead, Jose 7, or if you're in 7th place, like, it doesn't matter. Dude, everybody else, like, it doesn't matter what your score is. If you're in the top 3, you will be the ones getting rewarded. But guess what? Guess what? You don't get the pet because the pet's in the personal global progress bar. No, 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 no. Guess what you get? Guess what you get? Oh yeah, this is my score, by the way. I'm sure these are probably from other people that pretty much just gave up on the decathlon, or still trying to somewhat do it. But guess what you get? You want to know what the final rewards are? This is the final rewards. Fire decathlon first place. Then for second place, you get a second place trophy. Then third place, you get a third place trophy. This is literally all you're getting. That's it. And you know why this is all blanks? Because it doesn't matter if you're in 4th place, it doesn't matter if you're in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, no, it doesn't matter. This whole thing is blank. This whole page is blank, which doesn't really make any sense to me because it just feels like, why would this whole entire page be blank? This could obviously easily be for like the top 100 players or something like that. Maybe they get some ultimate rune stones or something like that. All you get is a pixelated trophy that you can put in your house. So why would you go through all of that stress? And the thing is, though, if you already have like the deck 10 deck, which, by the way, the Decathlon deck 10 requires a humongous loot pool. Like, you have to have a huge resource pool. If you don't have enough of the rune stones, then you're not going to be able to do it. But overall, what I liked about Beast Moon Hunt was the accessibility. You actually felt rewarded at the end of the match because you would get Lunari coins and you would get the Beast Moon seeds, which you can plant to get more stuff, right? The decathlon doesn't feel rewarding at all. You're wasting your time. I mean, I know if people are passionate about it, they'll tell me in the comments that, hey, it's not that bad. Just go on your other accounts. Like, you really got to put the effort in. But I don't know, man. Doing the decathlon just makes me want to do team ups again and just chill. Like, I'm not going to keep wasting my time on these enemies that just spam precision choke and stuff like that. They'll spam a heck hound that does like 385 damage. And I don't know. It's just like, I don't want to keep doing that to the point where I'm pulling my hair out, which I don't even have hair. But at the same time, I don't know. I think I'm wasting my time because I didn't even get any. I actually lost resources for the. I actually lost resources because I had to use the life runes to make the triad spell to get the damage overtimes off. So I actually lost resources just to get that one spell. So that's kind of frustrating for me personally. So I think for me personally, I'm done with the decathlon, and if you like it, by all means, keep on at it. And I really do hope you get to gauntlet or get your personal achievable goal. But I think for me and just like many other players, obviously players that will find out the decathlon, for new players that come back, they're just gonna know that it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. You could be farming anything else. You could be questing. You could be doing PvP, man. You could be doing anything else but the decathlon. It just doesn't feel rewarding. And the pets too. Like you would have to retrain your pets to make sure it's an all healing pet because the healing may cast help. However, that's all based on pure RNG and luck. You don't know if your pet is going to trigger it or not. You don't know when your pet is going to heal you. Another cool aspect of the decathlon was the will cast talents. However, that means you would have to retrain a pet to make sure they have that will cast talent with some healing may cast and all that stuff. So, pets really do help in the decathlon. But for me personally, if I'm relying on my pet to survive, then that to me just makes it a waste of time. Like at that point, I'm just sitting there like it's just not worth it, man. I mean, you look, like I said, if you have fun with the decathlon, that is awesome. But for me personally, and I'm sure for a ton of players, that the decathlon is just another event that everybody's just gonna pass up on. Every other event I see a lot of player activity with, like Beast Moon Hunt and stuff like that, but I feel like with a decathlon, I see that I kind of dwindle down because a lot of people do realize that, it's virtually impossible to climb up the stages, especially if they don't want to put in the time or effort. I mean, I've put in the time and effort. I'm just giving up. Like, I just can't do it anymore. Like, I want to go to sleep. Like, I just don't want to do the decathlon anymore. So, I don't know what they're gonna do, or I don't know if King Isol is even watching this, or if any game developer is watching this. But like, if you're gonna add a time restriction, or if you're gonna add such a heavy restriction to the point where you only get 3 credits per day, then that to me is when I feel like the game or the game event needs a little bit more adjustments because if you have to limit the players, man, if you're adding such a heavy restriction like that, then it just makes the game mode just not even worth it. Like, I'm not even sure if I even want to do the decathlon, even if they do fix it, because just going through this process is just annoying. Like, literally, I could have helped tons of teams, but I wasted my time keep dying upon stage 7. Like, why? Like, why was I doing that? I don't know. Maybe I just had a sliver of hope, but again, just kept dying. My pet wouldn't heal me, and just not enough, man. Just not enough damage I can do. So, I don't know. I mean, I got some pretty decent stuff out of it, like the stage 4 deck. So, like, not the stage 4, I think it was actually. Yeah, I got the stage 4 deck out of it. So, yep, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be doing the decathlon anytime soon. Like I said, if you like it, you like it. I don't care. Yeah, I'm pretty much done, man. I'm just gonna go to sleep. It's like 3 a.m. I'm just gonna go to sleep, man. Peace. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.